is up, everybody? Welcome back to WWE 2K25 Showcase, or as I'm starting to like to call it, the Monday Showcase. This series has been phenomenal. I've enjoyed it thoroughly. Um, it has felt like a history lesson to me, getting to know the bloodline story through this showcase. Um, Not only the story, but the members and the family and the connections and all that. So I've thoroughly enjoyed this series, thoroughly enjoyed talking about WWE. It's one of my passions, one of my many different passions that I have. I love Marvel, I love movies, DC, I love Star Wars. It's just one of my passions. And it's been very enjoyable. Very much enjoyed doing all this. But this is week 11, match of 11, episode 11, whatever you want to call it. And today it is Naomi versus Bayley from the Super Showdown on February 27th, 2020. Um, An embarrassing loss can be avenged if you're able to change history and lead Naomi to a SmackDown Women's Championship victory over Bayley. I could be completely wrong when I say this. I don't necessarily do a ton of research um, based off of these. Um, but I don't think Naomi has held a singles championship. If she has, it should have been or could have been only for a short time. I don't think she's held any singles championship. I know she's held the tag team with Bianca Belair, and I think that may have been it. She may have held it with somebody else. I could be completely wrong. I could be butchering it. Correct me in the comments. I do not mind correction. Um, but this would be a significant moment. I've been hoping that she would win one for a while. She's a pretty good wrestler. Oh wait, that's right. She had the tag teams with Sasha Banks as well. That's right. So never mind. I do remember she also held it with Sasha Banks. Um, but regardless of that, I think she should be able to hold a singles championship hopefully soon. Um, but yeah, no, this is good. Like I said, this is number 11, matchup number 11 in this Bloodline showcase on WWE 2K25. I still have not looked up how many matches are in this showcase. I'm don't want to say hoping, but for a lack of a better term, I'm hoping we're nearing the end. I don't mind the matches, I really don't, but it's just like not knowing and not being able to click right. Because if I click right, it just goes back to the beginning. Um, but I kind of wish I knew how many more. I guess I should hit video library. Would video library give me an inkling? Oh, wait, maybe. Oh, yeah. Oh, just the intro. So 1, 2, 7, 10. Oh, oh, it just goes back. Ah, that was 10. We're about to do 11, but it looks like I could drop down again. So if that's any indication, what, 11, 12, 13, 14, and then maybe four more? So 18? 18, my lord. Either way, I've been having fun. Hopefully, you guys have been having fun watching. Um, but yeah, uh, without further ado, let's go ahead and hop in to Naomi versus Bayley. This is going to be what, the third women's matchup? Yeah, because we had Nia Jax, which was a horrible, horrible. I did not like it whatsoever. Um, and then the Money in the Bank ladder match. My lord, that was one of the most nerve wracking in the sense of like I didn't want to hit restart. I didn't want to get through a ton of objectives and whatnot, and then fail at the end because there were so many opportunities that somebody could have gotten it that I would have just failed and had to restart. Don't want to do that. Um, but yeah, this is gonna be the third one. I It's hard to imagine there being any more. women's matches after this. In terms of the bloodline. I mean, there may be another Nia Jax one, but Naomi, no offense to her, I don't think there's anything else for her in this. And Tamina either. So maybe another Nia Jax? I don't know. We'll see. But Naomi versus Bayley. Let's go to Paul Heyman.
Next on our showcase is someone who wasn't born into this family, but has put in the time and more than earned her spot. She's always happy to leave haters in the rear view, and when she enters the room, you will undoubtedly feel the glow. Of course, I'm talking about Naomi, who many of you may know has reigned as Jimmy Uso's wife and queen for over 10 years. There's the old saying that behind every good man is an even better woman, and this could not ring more true than Naomi, who I will say is an absolute treasure. Jimmy will frequently speak during old bloodline planning sessions about how much her support and love drove him to improve as a superstar, always stressing her importance not only to the WWE Women's Division, but to his career and his life as well. In the ring, there is no denying Naomi's skills. The former women's tag team and two-time SmackDown Women's Champion has the mental tenacity to push through the toughest part of any match and possesses breathtaking physical skills. Naomi uses her dancing background to constantly innovate with her offense, resulting in some of the most beautiful moves you will ever see, unless you're on the receiving end of them. Naomi is an inspiration to so many of our younger members of the WWE Universe, showing a new generation that anything is possible if you just put in the work and never stop believing in yourself. Naomi has battled against the very best in the women's division, taking on foes like Charlotte Flair, Bayley, Shayna Baszler, and Io Sky.
My favorite moment of Naomi was when she won the title in her hometown, Orlando, at WrestleMania.
To compete against that caliber and maintain the level of success that Naomi has for her entire WWE career is something worth, shall I dare say, acknowledging. Naomi has even teamed with fellow family member Tamina through the years, proving the family you choose can often be the most important. And in true Uso fashion, Naomi shows an unrelenting desire to win, to achieve greatness, and to dominate her opposition. Many mistake her smile as a sign of kindness, but they quickly realize their mistake as Naomi unleashes a flurry of kicks, flies at them with moonsaults from all angles, and then ties them up in knots. Naomi is having fun, but Naomi is never playing. And now, we take you back to the 2020 edition of Super Showdown, which saw Naomi challenge Bayley for the SmackDown Women's Championship. Unfortunately, a ridiculously lax referee decided it was just fine for Bayley to basically do whatever the hell she wanted.
Bayley, oh my gosh, she's trapping Naomi's legs in her shirt.
And Naomi wound up suffering an embarrassing loss after Bayley used wardrobe to her advantage. Well, Bayley, we can pretty much guarantee that trick won't work again. This is your chance to help guide Naomi to a third SmackDown Women's Championship, and to do it by defeating one of the greatest competitors WWE has ever seen. Your wise man has nothing but respect and admiration for Bayley's abilities, but those abilities are eclipsed by Naomi's extraordinary trinity: smarts, strength, and aerial attacks that should give all of you everything you need to get the win and the title.
I feel like I brag on Paul a lot, but Paul is goated, man. Paul is goated. But I stand corrected. She has won singles titles in the past. I guess they just weren't as memorable, or maybe I just wasn't paying attention. Again, I stated it before. I'm a avid WWE fan. Like, I love WWE. I love watching the wrestling and all that.
Saxton, why don't you glow home?
No, keeping track of what was going on. Wasn't necessarily watching.
When asked earlier this week about this matchup, Naomi said it is an honor to be here, an honor to make history, because for the first time ever, a women's championship will be defended in Saudi Arabia.
Naomi certainly has momentum on her side, and as we've seen in recent weeks, it appears as though Bayley has at least a healthy respect for Naomi.
Well, so much of Naomi's career has been predicated on making history. You think back to Naomi being the winner of the inaugural WrestleMania Women's Battle Royal, being the first African-American SmackDown Women's Champion, and tonight, once again, an opportunity to make history in her career.
So it'd be nice, I think, for the bloodline as well, in that sense, since everybody else that I know of that is part of the bloodline has been into the story. But I don't know. I mean, I don't know what woman you can introduce into a bloodline storyline to counteract that.
And gentlemen, when Bayley was asked about this history-making match tonight, she said, of course I'm part of this, because history is made by winners. And I'm going to become a role model for everyone here tonight in Saudi Arabia, and for everyone around the entire world.
I asked Bayley her thoughts on this match, and she said, new country, same sheep. Bayley is nothing if not confident headed into this match.
Oh, and everything you just said is indicative of the new attitude, the new personality of Bayley. Bayley has been SmackDown Women's Champion for a record-setting 279 days. She's won every title available in WWE. The NXT Women's Championship, the Raw Women's Championship, the two-time SmackDown Women's Champion, a tag team champion, a Money in the Bank winner. Bayley's accomplished it all. But the one thing Bayley has never done in her career, she's never beat Naomi. And believe me, that is a huge point of confidence for Naomi and a huge pressure on the champion.
What an exciting moment for both of these competitors tonight. But once the bell rings, it's down to business. The SmackDown Women's Championship is on the line.
The women's WWE and women's world champion. Naomi could have gone after one, Nia Jax could have gone after the other, Naomi or Tamina. Nia could have gone after the tag. And then in the men's side, you could have had Jimmy and Jay, tag team champions. You could have solo, I think they could have played a lot. Introducing the challenger from Orlando, Florida. I don't believe I've ever played with Naomi in this game before. In any iteration of WWE 2K. We will see. I get also that this is the Saudi Arabia that has, they're playing good. When they have to fight over there and where it is singles. Not saying, hey,
for the first time ever, we have a women's championship match here in the Middle East, in Saudi Arabia. Bayley against Naomi. Will Bayley's record-setting reign end here tonight?
This is ridiculous. I'm wearing a t-shirt over a whole bodysuit on top of it.
Bayley versus Naomi. SmackDown Women's Championship on the line.
So much of Naomi's career has been predicated on making history. And tonight, she has the opportunity to make even more history.
And Naomi's got plenty of momentum coming into this match and is feeling mighty confident herself. Stunner. We've said it time and time again. Naomi may be the most athletic woman we've ever seen compete here in WWE. Yeah, Naomi wants to depend on athletic maneuvers, while Bayley wants to be more methodical and fight a more classic wrestling style. Kick right to the leg. That'll sting. And now she's making it to the top rope here. From the top rope. Good Lord, taking flight.
That was just incredible hang time.
Was willing to take the high risk to the outside, and it paid off big time. We know that Naomi's going to want to pick up the pace in this match, but Bayley's going to look to wear Naomi down. Yeah, Bayley's going to want to slow down the pace and let the adrenaline wear off for Naomi. Bayley can also turn up the aggression here in a way I'm not quite sure Naomi can match. Naomi out of harm's way. The challenger's fully aware of what it takes to become a champion. Naomi has to use her superior athleticism. Momentum is really on Naomi's side.
Naomi picking up the pace against Bayley and keeping her all out of sorts.
And Naomi keeping Bayley on her toes, pushing the pace on the champion.
Naomi moving fast, showing that superior athleticism. Bayley might not be able to keep up here.
And I think it was you, Byron, who asked Bayley if she changed, and she said, I didn't change. I just did what I had to do, and look what I've done.
Well, you're right. Love it or hate it, Bayley's doing what she's had to do by hook or by crook to maintain a stranglehold on the SmackDown Women's Championship. Senton hits the target.
Bayley is now under pressure, and Naomi continues to somehow have Bayley's number here.
Getting her set up for something in the corner.
There it is! Reversal!
Now Bayley looking for some momentum.
That could be the spark Bayley was looking for.
Bro.
A quick reversal by
Bayley. Every counter being answered with another.
Setting her up here.
And here we go. Championship's on the line. Naomi's got Bayley in trouble up on the top rope. This could be Naomi's moment. Smart move by Bayley, protecting her title and going to the eyes. Oh, what a kick. Bayley is down and in trouble.
Quick thinking by Naomi, looking to close this one out.
Nobody home. Bayley wisely moves out of harm's way.
Better than the previous moonsault by Tiffany Stratton.
What's Bayley trying to do here?
I like this.
I think Bayley's trying to trap Naomi's legs in Naomi's own shirt. A great counter by Naomi. Naomi ducks underneath, and we got a standoff. Great match so far.
Yeah, it is.
Well, Bayley thought she had Naomi, but the challenger was ready.
Well, the champion has to find a new strategy in a hurry. What a clothesline! Ouch! Naomi, feel the glow!
There it is, cinched in.
The look on her face says it all. The game plan. A couple of knees and then another one, and that'll force the break. Takedown, and now punches, rights. Oh, a flurry of strikes.
Fast movement gets her out of the way.
Battle of counters. No one's getting their full offense in. Series of counters here. Who will finally... Oh, rear view. Connecting. That might have just sealed the deal on us having a new champ. Now we get it. We have a new champion. Here is your winner. And the new
This one in the community.
Bayley's stranglehold on the SmackDown Women's Championship has ended. The Glow era has begun. Bayley was as aggressive in this match as she's ever been, but Naomi's confidence and athleticism were just too much for Bayley to contend with. History made in the Middle East.
Or the 2K games would give more arenas. It just helps with universe mode. I'm not a huge person or a huge fan of creating arenas and whatnot. I have downloaded other people's, content before, the content creators stuff here on WWE 2K, and I love the content community or content creator community here. I love it. Like when CM Punk wasn't in the game, I used to download a CM Punk. Um, when Adam Cole wasn't in the game, I downloaded an Adam Cole before. So like I've done stuff like that, like a Kenny Omega. I've done that stuff before too, but I'm just not a huge fan of created arenas or created championships or anything like that. I just wish the 2K game as a whole would just give us more arenas. So I am excited to see what I do with that in my universe mode. But that was fun. Oh, what's the next one? Oh, the Dudleys. The Wild Samoans. For the meanest wrestlers. Ooh, getting ahead of myself. That's for next time. That is. Yeah, that's definitely for next time. So we gotta see what we do for that. But for right now, that is the end of this. For this. I apologize. I did not know my mic was muted. But I think this was a good match. And before I get ahead of myself and read more into this and try to do a whole nother episode here, I think at this point I should probably rank the matches now as to this is what number 11. So for sure, I will say this is dead last though. I don't like this one, and this is second to last. After that, it gets a little tricky, honestly. Because it's like, which one did I connect with the most, or is it because am I basing it off of because I know certain people more than others? Like I know Usos better than I know 3 Minute Warning, stuff like that. So 11 matches. This is tough. This is tough. So 11, so that means I have to go 11, 10, 9. All right, so in reverse order. So 11, 10. I don't remember. I know I did this on a previous video, and I don't even remember the order I did in that other one. So 11, 10. This is tough. This is tough. 11, 10. Okay, then 9. I'll say 9. 8, 7, 6. Oh wait, I forgot to include Naomi. Oh, you know what? I'll save it for next time. I'll have a better list for next time. I'll actually sit here and do it next time and explain my reasoning next time. But either way, this was fun. I thoroughly enjoyed it. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hope you guys enjoyed Naomi versus Bayley. If you did, make sure to hit a like and drop a comment down below. Subscribe to the channel. We've got videos coming out all the time. Please make sure to subscribe just so you don't miss anything, and then so you guys can constantly see the new videos that we're coming out. We have other series other than just the WWE stuff. A lot of things planned, so stay tuned. And honestly, hit that notification bell so you guys could be up to date and get notified whenever a new video drops. But other than that, I hope you guys enjoyed it and I hope you guys stay safe, enjoy yourselves, and until next time.